Hey, this is the Triple B Studios, and you're watching a show with Zay Frank.
SamKid1 writes, I've got a job interview next week and I want to be able to connect with my employer on a human level during the interview. Have you got any tips on how I could do that? On a human level during an interview? How brave. Yes, of course I have some tips. You're going to walk into a room and the interviewer might be a man human or a woman human, and you're both going to sit down and they're going to pick up a piece of paper and you're going to say, please put the paper down. That's just a ticket I forged to get in here. Look at me, look at my hair, look at my eyes, the chip in my teeth. Look at the miracle of both of us sitting here. Look at this momentary collection of molecules jammed together for a short time and somehow we've met. Right here in this room, isn't that amazing? We're similar, you know, both of us wearing clothes to hide our nakedness, both of us pretending that there's fewer choices to make in life than there really are, both of us deciding to spend the few precious moments that we have in life here in this room under these fluorescent lights together, right? All right. So why do you want this job? Why do I want this job? Wonderful. I remember when I was in elementary school and the teacher chose the boy next to me for eraser duty. I remember him walking up to the front of the class and banging the erasers together in that cloud of chalk while the rest of us got ready. And I remember wishing I was that boy, wishing that I had something to do. I wish I had something to call myself, even something so trivial. At least it has a name. And this is sort of like that. I mean, it's not erasers, but it's just as trivial. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, a bee on a flower is trivial, but look at it. It's amazing. But it is trivial. Photoshop and Excel, banging my fingers on keys like I was in a movie about someone banging their fingers on keys. But when someone asks me what I do, I'll have the words to satisfy them. And maybe I'll feel like I thought that eraser boy did. Why are you the best person for this job? Wow, that makes me sad or overwhelmed or something like that. That you could even think that I could be the best at something. Thank you. I just want to love my job, you know? Not the first parts of love where the world sparkles and you tear at each other's skin trying to get closer and there's a sickness of realizing that you can't fully occupy each other. I mean, I'll have that too. You have free pretzels and M&Ms, but that's not what I mean. I want to love my job with that slow, assured love that feels serious and sacrificial. I want to feel like I have to work to keep it interested in me, to find little presents to give it once in a while, to see it through crappy times, to realize that there's other people in the world out there too, that it has options, that I have to do my best, and if I don't, I have to know when it's time to leave. Like Mary Poppins left when the wind changed. I have to find my wind. What are your goals for the next 5 years? 5 years, imagine that. You know, once I had this dream about the unknown, and I imagined that the unknown was this giant snowy plain that extended in every direction. It was just on the tip of my nose, sort of like a snow globe when you shake it all up, and I was constantly moving into it. And as I moved into the unknown, a moment would crystallize into reality, into the present, and all the other moments that could have been, all the possibilities for moments would disappear into a blue cloud of smoke. But that moment would remain, and it was terrifyingly perfect in high definition. And I had this sudden feeling that every day, regardless of what happens, is the perfect day, because despite all of the other days that day could have been, that one happened, that one became real. So in 5 years, I kind of want to know what that dream was about. It feels like a clue.
Bye. It's the bye bye song. It's the bye bye song.